If I didn't wash my feet during the day, the odor was so strong that even flies start falling on my feet.
Hey guys, welcome back to Screen Orb. Today we'll talk about the grossest moments on My Feet Are Killing Me of 2021. Let's head into it.
So, this was on the bottom of your foot.
Yeah.
Number 1. Brian Mills. Brian Mills has been having trouble getting around because of the discomfort in his foot. Brian confessed that his index toe was removed when he was born because doctors thought it might cause him problems in the future. He was 2 years old at the time of the procedure. Brian developed scar tissue as a result of the surgery. The primary issue that surfaced was that his toe began to grow larger. Brian's toe increased in larger as he grew older. It was used to cover the region of the index toe that had been removed. The toe is not only large, but it causes Brian discomfort when he walks. He acknowledged that having a large toe made him a target of bullying because many people wanted to comment on it.
Like I said, a lot of this is just my lack of care for him.
Right.
While he was unconcerned with the comments, he was bothered by the amount of agony he felt every time he walked. Brian admitted that his toes bothered him when he wore his shoes, and that they would frequently scrape against the shoe, causing him pain. Because his toe scraped against the shoe so much, it damaged the area beneath his feet as well. The skin beneath his toe had hardened and began to fracture. Brian went on to say that the toe had caused him to be unbalanced because of its unusual size. Brian ultimately agreed to meet with Dr. Ebony Vincent in the hopes that she could assist him. Dr. Vincent admitted that she had never seen a foot as large as his after carefully inspecting it. While she was taken aback by the appearance, she understood why Brian was in pain.
I'm gonna chip away at David's toenails.
Brian has a disorder named macrodactyly, which entails having a huge toe. According to Dr. Vincent, Brian had 2 options, which she presented to him. Debulking the toe was the first option, and removing all of the toes was the second. Dr. Vincent indicated that the second alternative would assist him in achieving equilibrium and making him feel more at ease. Dr. Vincent removes the extra flesh on his foot once he's under anesthesia. While she was able to do so successfully, she found it difficult to remove the soft tissue due to a thicker and misaligned bone. Fortunately, she was able to amputate the big toe and remove it. Dr. Vincent was also able to remove the tissue that was causing his toe to be bulky. Finally, she had no more of the big toe and was able to correctly close the stitches. Brian was pleased with the outcome after she urged him not to put pressure on the leg for a period.
You have corns that are diving into the skin.
Oh, I know. Feels like walking on landmines.
Number 2. Marshana Richie. Marshana Richie has attempted to hide her foot for as long as she can remember, but she thinks it's past time. Marshana has a toe that has not grown in size and is the same size as her small toe since she was a child. It gradually began to undermine her self-confidence, which had been harmed by the disfigurement. Marshana recalls how difficult it was to locate shoes that were correct fit for her, since one of her toes is short and there isn't enough room for other toes to wiggle. She also stated that she enjoys wearing heels, but that none of them fit properly, and that if she does discover a shoe that fits her 3 long toes, her other 2 toes will suffer. Marshana said to a camera that as a child, she would always make sure that she did not take off her socks. She wouldn't go to school parties or celebrations where she'd have to go around barefoot. She went on to say that whenever she went on a date, she would bring a pair of socks with her, just in case she felt uncomfortable. She finally made an appointment with Dr. Ebony Vincent in the hopes of receiving assistance with her toe. When Dr. Vincent examined Marshana's toe, however, she discovered that there was more going on than she had suspected. Marshana had a tiny toe, a hammer toe, and brachymetatarsia, a condition in which one of the toes is higher than the other. All 3 of these factors contributed to her suffering, according to Dr. Vincent, and the only way to alleviate it is to have surgery. She gave Marshana 2 options, an external fixator that needed to be manually controlled to ensure that the bone was growing, or a bone graft. Because the first option was more painful than the second, Marshana chose the latter.
You can really see how that mass is affecting the whole front of your foot, it's even shifting your toes up.
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it, hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.